Welcome to Mother of Pearl Tarot. Let's see who this reading's for. We've got Cancer. Welcome, Cancer. Sun sign, moon sign, rising sign. If you got a lot of Cancer in your chart, maybe you're a cross watcher. Maybe you were just drawn to this particular reading. Whatever the reason is, it doesn't matter. You're here, and I hope I can give you some information that will help light your path. But first, let's clear the space for Cancer. Okay, so as I like to do, let's start with a message from some oracle cards here. I've been doing a lot of readings, and it's amazing how I've been getting similar cards for people. And it's funny how a collective energy works, and that's why this is a timeless reading. Whenever you stumble upon this, is the right time for you. So your message, Cancer, is take responsibility for your choices. This is your life to live. Own it. And that card has come up for a lot of people. This must be a theme right now. Taking responsibility for your choices. I think sometimes it's so easy to put the blame on others if something doesn't go right, because sometimes we just don't like to look at our responsibility. But we're going to get the growth if we do that. So let's see what comes up for Cancer. Knight of Pentacles. Oh, have you been feeling just a little trapped, a little stuck, maybe a little anxious even, like you can't get out of a situation, just sort of feeling stagnant? We've got the Knight of Pentacles. That's a very slow-moving energy. The Eight of Swords is a very stressed, usually energy. But what's interesting about this card is it's often depicted as someone who's, tied up. There's swords around them, but the swords aren't touching them. And the interesting thing is usually their hands are not locked. They literally can take off the binds, take off the blindfold, and walk around these swords. So I think what you're doing right now is you're kind of looking at future decisions in terms of, okay, I'm not powerless in this situation. What can I do to get out of this rut or this feeling of kind of angst or anxiety? Yeah, good. So whatever you've gone through, Cancer, even if it was some hard lessons that you've had to learn, this says the basis of this reading, the messages that I'm sharing with you, is really that there's going to be a payoff, And I think that is attached to the original, which said take responsibility for your choices. That's going to be really clear, is that you understand you made choices based on certain reasons in the past. And if it's brought you a lot of stress or anxiety, it's okay. Just own up to it and keep it moving. And this Judgment card says you will, but we will get some clarifications. Yeah, so you have been moving forward, even though it doesn't maybe feel like that. Whatever happened in recent past is a change that just had to happen. Let's see what. Yeah, so it looks like it's related to relationships. It could be friendships. It could also just be the way that you've been in relationship, in romantic partnerships, or it can be family too. What's coming down is you moving away from things that don't serve you. It really looks like you haven't had much of a choice of this. You're trying to look at things in a different way. Sometimes really Cancer can be a very emotional energy, and people are very important to them. their family, their friends who they consider family are so important. And so when they've been disappointed, sometimes it's hard to move away from that feeling, but that's what it looks like is necessary. Let's see, let's look in the near future. We have the King of Cups. So there's good times coming ahead in terms of love and relationship. We'll definitely get some clarification here, Cancer. Okay, this one wants to come. Ooh, this is what you fear. Okay, so maybe not what you fear. It is the Devil card. But the sort of resistance that you're facing, I think in your case, it's really, as I sort of alluded to, it's your codependency. And that just means, as I said, relationships are so important to you. Your friendships, certainly your romantic partnerships, your family, you can be so protective of them. You can be so protective of them to the point where you're putting more energy into their well-being than they are. And that can bring about a real imbalance, and where you're actually carrying someone's load for them so they can't grow. Is that something that you want to explore or need to explore right now? It's not fun to look at because we a lot of times define it as love, but I love them. And you can't see the toll that it's taken on you. It can really make you feel trapped. Maybe there's some things you want to do. And when you're so overly concerned with this person that maybe has some addictions or toxic behavior or just doesn't have the energy for self-improvement, if you are hyper-focused on that, you're not getting what you need out of life. I think that's what is really coming through here. How do others see you? Yeah, King of Rods, Wands. Frankly, sometimes people just expect you to do all the work. The work in a relationship, or I think in this framework, it's relationship. We have the King of Cups, we have the King of Rods. You are a very loving person. You are an emotional, you're a water sign. You love to give from your heart, but maybe sometimes people aren't putting enough into a relationship with you because you're just doing all of it. That's a very codependent way of being as well. What do you want? Yeah, you want to enjoy life a little bit more. You definitely want to get out of this. Look at this woman compared to this woman. This is the Nine of Pentacles. She's really starting to enjoy life more. You just wanna focus on what makes you happy. You know, good food, good just things that you enjoy, especially sometimes material things. There's nothing wrong with that. But if you're giving, maybe even giving money, but definitely giving your energy, you just don't even have the energy to enjoy things that you love. And there's the High Priestess. Interesting. There's going to be some things in the coming months that you could not predict. You did not predict. I definitely want to get a clarification on the High Priestess. That's a real secret card, like mysterious card. Not always the one that you want to see for an outcome card of a reading, because it's like, okay, what does that mean? Let's see if we can get a clarification now. Give us a clue. Okay, there's Knight of Pentacles. That shows up again. So this is depicted as you. So here you show up. So this means this is you. And there's the Moon. You kidding me? Maybe it's supposed to be a surprise. And the Moon is also what represents Cancer, the Moon card. So here is you, and here is you, and here is the High Priestess, who literally is balanced on a moon. And the Moon and the High Priestess are very similar in the sense that they're both very mysterious cards. The Moon card can also mean intuition. Oh, and then we have the Ten of Pentacles. So this looks very, you will be feeling more stability. I don't think it's, you're supposed to know any more details than that, because life is supposed to be a mystery. We're not always supposed to know. Yes, in 3 months you will meet the love of your life and they will be blunt. You're not always supposed to have all those details. Just understand, in the coming months, you will start to feel like the things that you've been hoping for are coming, but maybe not in the way that you thought. Maybe it's going to be a bit of surprise for you. And let's get clarification on the King of Cups. If that's as clear as mud, that's maybe what it's supposed to be, unfortunately. Ooh, the Tower. Okay. So, well, the Tower certainly is interesting. This is saying in the next few months, in the near future, there's going to be big changes afoot. Big, life-altering changes. People sometimes get really freaked out by the Tower card because they are falling from a tower, and it does mean big change. There's no way around that. If this is unpredictable to you, if you just go, whoa, this is what that tarot reader was talking about, understand that this is partially what you've wanted, because you don't want to be like this anymore. And sometimes it takes a bold move. Let's do one more, though. Oh, it's something so new. This is good. This is going to lead to your anxiety. It will certainly be eradicated, whatever is happening in the near future. Let's get one more. Yeah. So I do feel like this has something to do with a relationship. Someone that has taken things from you that just wasn't very nice and you didn't deserve. And it really looks like you are just going to probably take them out of your life and go for something new, a new way of thinking, a new way of being. It's going to be very, very good for you, but it's really hard to see what that will be. It's kind of like it's dark because we have the High Priestess and we have the Moon up here, but this is you. This says you're moving, even though it might feel slowly. You are moving to something much better. We have the Ten of Pentacles, which is, look at, there's two people in this card. There's a lot of stability, a lot of satisfaction, a lot of just feeling like home, which is some place that Cancer loves to be. Cancer is the crab. They literally carry their home on their back. And so I think with these symbols of the Cancer, things are really going to look up, but there's going to be a major change, no doubt, in the next few months for you. Let's get the Judgment card clarified. Worked. So we have more Pentacles. Yeah, just stay, just keep plugging along. And things are going to happen for you if you just kind of stay grounded too. Let's get a clarification on this one. Yeah, you're moving forward. This says that you are taking action, moving forward. This literally is someone walking away. I just see you walking away from someone, or maybe some people that do not serve you. People that may have betrayed, maybe is a strong word, but people that have just like taken and not given back to you, and it's caused some codependency, or they've got some addictions that they need to deal with. That is not your problem. Maybe you've tried to solve it, and it is not yours to solve. Yes, we have the beautiful Nine of Cups, which is also coming down. And that is the celebration card, wish fulfillment card. This is going to be very key. You might have to make a very bold move and just cut someone out of your life. And when you do that, it's going to change everything. You don't know exactly how it's going to change, because that isn't what's important. What's important is that you are attending to yourself. Not acting like a victim, though. Understand you made the choices that you made to care about people, maybe care about people that need to learn how to care for themselves. That seems to be really huge right now for you. But you're going to have better times coming, for sure. And you've got a lot of major arcana cards here with the Tower, the Judgment, the High Priestess, the Moon. So this is really big for you. Sometimes it's hard for you to walk away and like completely block people. Just kind of say, yeah, I can't do it. Sorry, I tried. If this is my life is as important as yours, and I have to live it. Let's get one more card for you to kind of tie this all together. This says, activated earth, power places, ley lines, trust where you're led. Oh, this is a really important message, because remember I said we have the High Priestess, the Moon card, which is so mysterious, like, what does it mean? There's the dark side of the moon, and it's kind of scary. I don't know. Tell me where I'm being led to. This is actually just saying, trust where you're led. So it's time to just put some trust into yourself, into the universe. The universe is not against you. Sometimes, though, it does mean that we learn the lessons when we've been hurt or feel stuck, and stop the pattern. And it looks like you certainly will be stopping the pattern in a big way. So this reading is to encourage you to just trust that inner knowing, Cancer, because it's going to lead to beautiful things that you're not even aware of, things that maybe you haven't even imagined. And it's going to feel so much better, because you will have attended to what you need, and what you actually frankly deserve in this world. So, big reading, important reading. I hope it was helpful. And as always, sending you oceans of love.